And we're live! Welcome, guys, tonight. Welcome to our webinar. We are super excited to have you guys here on tonight. And boy, we got some amazing information we want to share with you guys. We also have an amazing broadcast, and we are ready to give you this information on how to 10x your business and how to become the attractor factor. I'm Jennifer Mendez, and welcome to our broadcast. Our goal tonight is for you to be able to use these strategies and be able to take down some notes and go out there and apply these strategies in your business like today, guys, today. So make sure you got your paper and a pen ready to take some notes. And what I want you to do first is turn off all distractions, all right? Zero distractions so that you can be able to take this information and implement it and learn and grow with us in this next hour that we're going to share some awesome information with you. So how do you become the attractive factor? First of all, let me share what is the attractive factor. So what is that? Sometimes people don't know that. I didn't know that, a couple years ago. So what is the attractive factor? Attractive factor is pretty much you becoming the person that people are coming to for their products, for their services, for their business. We're going to teach you how to have people calling you for your information, how to have your inbox full with messages of people coming to you with these strategies that we are about to teach you tonight. So get ready. We are so excited, and we are ready to show you some information tonight.
All right, guys, welcome to the call. My name is Jose, and I am excited to be here, guys. I'm excited to be along Jennifer here, my partner in crime. And yes, tonight we're going to go over some really, really good stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get into a little bit of a PowerPoint right now, and we're going to share some goodies with you.
One thing I want to say right before, Jose, did you click share screen? Minimize that. I want to tell you guys that this information you're going to be able to apply to any business. So anything that you do, no matter if you are in real estate, if you are a network marketer, if you're an affiliate marketer, I mean, these strategies are transferable skills. So you're going to be able to apply them everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to minimize that. All right, we're ready.
So on the panel, just unmute themselves real quick. Let me know that
you can see our screen.
No, I can't. I think you're frozen.
Okay, hold on. Let's try it again.
I can see.
You can see it? Okay, so
I see a bunch of little screens though.
Can you see the PowerPoint?
I just see both your faces still frozen.
Okay, we're gonna try this one more time, guys. There you go. Present to everyone. There we are. There we are. We're here. All right. Let me know if you guys see our PowerPoint. We're gonna bring it up right now. Do you see that screen?
No.
Oh, what is going on here?
Okay, now I can.
You can see the screen. All right. Awesome.
Awesome, guys. All right, we're going to get started here.
Just click on the.
All right, so if you guys, all right, here we go.
Sorry about that.
It's going to be a little bit about our background here, who is Jose and Jennifer. Well, guys, we've been in the marketing industry, for the past probably about 4 years, and this is us.
Some information about background. So I did network marketing a couple of years prior to getting into Black Ops and the Millionaire Mentoring. And we just want to tell you a little bit about, how this has helped our business. We were actually struggling network marketers. We was going through a struggle when we found Millionaire Mentoring. Our whole world was turning upside down. We went from being almost homeless, guys, and 2 days without water to now being top recruiters inside our marketing group and being able to generate over $33,000 in profit. And we now have multiple streams of income. Not only this program, we're also part of 3 other different programs, which means we're able to apply the same strategies all across the board. So we're going to share that information with you. Because of this business, we were able to enroll 22 new reps in 48 hours in our last launch.
All right, guys, we're going to go over what we're going to be covering tonight. And what we're going to be covering is we're going to go over some of the struggles and pain in the marketplace. We're also going to show you how to set up your Facebook profile for success. We're also going to be showing you how to build a targeted audience on your Facebook. We're also going to show you how to 10x your business and income. All right, so let's dive into it. All right, guys, so first we're going to start talking about one of the major pain points in our industry, and that's people hate to harass their friends and family to support their business. And yeah, if this picture right here does something to you, I know it's done something to me. You know, I've been a part of over 5 network marketing companies, and usually the first thing they tell you to do is to make a list of your friends and family, and so you can start calling them so you can see if they're interested in your product or service. And let me tell you, after 5 companies, I don't have many friends left. Mm-hmm. All right. Not sure we can relate to that. All right. This picture here, yeah, you guessed it. That's the look of your friends and family when you start telling them that, when they see a post that you just joined a new company, because they know you're going to start going their way and start hitting them up, right? So guys, if you start pitching and start spamming on social media, like every day I get someone in my inbox that just, without even saying hi or hello, just sends me their link. And this often leads to you getting unfriended. See, what's the next one? Yes, this is a major one. No or slow cash flow. Every business needs cash flow. But a lot of people, you know, most entrepreneurs, when they do start a business, they go into undercapitalized. And this usually leads to, they don't have a marketing budget. They can't attend company events. Let's say if you're part of the network marketing industry, usually most companies have about 2 or 3 events that you have to attend a year that they make major corporate trainings. It's almost a must in order for you to be very successful in that company. And without money, it's hard to get there. People struggle to pay their auto shipments or even their, you know, the tools that they use every month. And this, guys, this often leads to a lot of frustration and desperation. Moving on. Sometimes when people do get the leads, they don't know how to, you know, they struggle. You know, people struggle to get leads, to get qualified leads. You know, that's a very, very common thing for anyone that's in any type of business that needs to generate their own leads. And this includes network marketing, affiliate marketing, real estate, you know, insurance sales, any type of sales or home-based business, or any entrepreneur that needs to go out there and find, you know, their own customers. And obviously, if you don't have leads, you won't have anyone to purchase your products or service. You won't have anyone to recruit, and you cannot build your list. If you're if you're a marketer, like, your email list is your goal, guys. So let's say you get 100 leads today. You might not know how to close them. This is often the case. This is often the case, guys. You know, many people in our industry struggle or just simply don't have the skills to close those leads that they do generate.
Just making sure you guys can see our screen, our panel there. Can you guys see our screen?
Guys, another thing that's very, very huge in our industry is team duplication. Team duplication, right? Many network marketers, that's just out of reach for them. It really is, you know? And something that we have to understand, and you know, that we've came to find out over the years, is that our industry, our marketplaces, really has to do with, you know, a lot of personal development, leadership skills, you know, and that's what we really focus on. Let's see, what's the next thing? Now, this guy, what does this guy represent? Well, that's the guy that's coming through your instant messenger or the post on your wall, you know, saying something like, oh, here, you know, here's my link. I got a deal for you. Check this out. And that often leads to just you getting rejected. And no one likes to get rejected. It lowers your self-esteem, lowers your self-confidence, and it really just kind of gets you, you know, just discouraged overall with your business, right? So guys, I'm going to share with you tonight what most people do, okay? what most people do is they invest their own money to buy products and training into a, an opportunity, a business opportunity, right? And they make that their primary business, okay? Now, like usual, like most entrepreneurs, they struggle at first and they want to learn how to use free strategies, right? Because they don't have a marketing budget. Now, that's okay, but this often leads to 2 to 4 years of a learning curve, and you're also going to risk of losing your capital. And eventually, when you apply these strategies, if you get that far and you start making money, you're going to make money, you're going to reinvest into your business so you can make it grow. Guess what, guys? Most people never get here. Most people never get there. As a matter of fact, it's a staggering number. And this is correct here. It's 97% of the entire home-based business industry is failing, guys. They're struggling or failing simply because they just don't have the skills that are necessary in order to make them successful. Well, guys, tonight we're going to go over some stuff that's going to help you climb out that 97%. You're going to stop the suffering. You're going to stop the anxiety, the long nights. And you're probably not going to want to just bite and eat your computer anymore. All right, guys, let's move on to the good stuff here. So now, what if I told you that there is a way to turn your Facebook profile into your personal ATM machine, guys? Would you like that? Pretty sure you will, right? Well, also, what if it's on top of that, what if you could start making $1,000 commissions, instant payout, guys, online on a regular basis, right from either your smartphone or your PC? Bam, there's the cash. All right. So what I want you to do right now is, and I hope you're taking notes, what I want you to do is right now is think about your Facebook profile as if it was a storefront, okay? And I really need you to visualize this. So here's your Facebook. That's your front. That's your little business, right? You set up shop. And, this is what Yennefer and I decided to do. And the reason we chose Facebook is because there's 2 billion active Facebook users, guys. 2 billion Facebook active users. So when I say that it's kind of hard to run out of leads, it's really hard to run out of leads if you know the strategies to generate the leads. And guys, I'm just going to go over really quick over these stats. So check this out. 5 new profiles are created every second. The highest traffic occurs midweek between 1 and 3 p.m. Thursdays and Fridays, engagement is 18% higher. And every 60 seconds on Facebook, you got 500,000 comments are posted, 293,000 statuses are updated, and 136,000 photos are uploaded. And guys, more than half of the millennials, when they wake up, the first thing they do, probably before they brush their teeth, is Facebook. So it was a no-brainer for us, guys, to set up shop. So now I'm going to go over some strategies you can set up your personal profile for success. So one of the things here, as you see, is that you want to have a high-quality picture of you smiling. And this is so important, and people are probably like, why? Why it has to be, why? Why not a picture of, my company logo or my products? I have great weight loss products. Why not that, right? What do you think about that, Yennefer?
No, you want to put you because it's more presentable. People see that you're a real person, and if you're smiling, you're going to be someone that is going to be attracted to the other person that's looking in your profile.
Smiles attract smiles, guys. The next thing you want to do is that you want to set up your Facebook cover picture to paint your preferred state of being. And what I mean by that is, you want someone to come on to your shop, right, and just see what you're about, and like obviously, Yennefer loves tropical islands, and here's her working on St. Thomas, while we're on vacation. And that's a pretty picture that's painted. The other thing you want to do is that you want to make sure, and it's outlined right here in red, that your intro and about section is fully filled out, guys. Just make sure you fill it out, and there's a reason for that you're going to learn why. All right, moving on. Guys, next thing you want to do is about what you post, right? What do I post on here? Well, you want to post questions that will get your audience to interact and engage with you. Now, you really don't want to talk about your business. You know, if you can just kind of avoid it. I know it sounds kind of weird when our millionaire mentor told us don't talk about your business or products or service. We're like, what? And but this totally makes sense to us now. And the reason why is that you want to have these engaging questions that the audience is going to interact with you. And you're trying to build rapport and build relationships with the people on your page. You know, it is social media, guys, social media. So let's be social, right? Next thing you want to post, like our friend Charlene here, right? You want to edify the gurus, guys. You want to edify these guys, you know, all the, you know, self-made millionaires, guys that, you know, are all about inspiration, motivation, positive quotes, books, like obviously Robert Kiyosaki here. He has Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I'm pretty sure everyone has heard about that if you're an entrepreneur. And videos, guys, right? And this is what's going to happen. The more you post about these things, the more people are going to connect you with these type of things that put you into a leadership position. Okay. Now, when someone's scrolling through they're doing scroll patrol, right? That's what we call it. Scroll patrol on Facebook, and they run into these posts, they're going to think of you, guys. You also want to be authentic. Share some stuff. Share some personal things. Food. Pics of food, guys. What do you think, Jennifer? Yes. Food is amazing. What do you guys say about that? Family outings, hobbies, and special interests. You know, guys, you know, so, you know, you want to show people that, you know, you're living life on your terms, you know, you're loving life, you know, share with them, you know, because I mean, most entrepreneurs and most people online are about that freedom, right? And living that life by design. All right. Facebook Live, guys. Facebook Live. I couldn't talk enough about this. Video is the future of Facebook, okay? Mark Zuckerberg has already claimed that in early 2018, 90% of the content on Facebook will be all video, okay? So as you see here, you know, you get comments, shares, views, you know, people like knowing who you are, and what better way for them to get to know you than a live video of yourself. Whether you're just sharing your daily activities, whether you're sharing something that you just learned, and you just implemented, you're sharing results, guys, people will spend time with you through video, and eventually when they connect with you, they already feel like they know you. What do you think about that, Jennifer?
Yes, that is so true.
So moving on, the next thing we're going to show you guys is how to build a targeted audience on Facebook. Okay, and we're going to dive right into this too. So guys, you have to connect and become social with people. And as you know, as basic as that sounds, as logical as it sounds, most people get on, you know, Facebook and don't interact, you know. Now, one of the major ways that you could connect with people in your industry, your market, or your niche is through Facebook groups, okay? Facebook groups are really, really hot right now on Facebook. We just recently seen a clip of Mark Zuckerberg talking about this, you know, how they're really pushing the Facebook groups, how they're very, you know, they're changing the world. People are connecting for particular niches. I know myself and Jennifer, I mean, we connect with people from our industry through Facebook groups a lot. So whatever you're into, look for a Facebook group and you're going to find one, okay? You also want to connect with high influential people. And, you know, all these people usually have a fan page or business page. And when you're on there following them, following their content, all those people that are following them and their audience, you know, those are people just like you. They're also in your market. They're also in your industry. So make sure that you're connecting with those people, okay? This is key right here, guys. All right, the next one. This is huge right here.
That's my favorite.
Yes, it is. Now, guys, this is something just on the mobile app. Facebook came out with this right here. Discover People feature, okay, on the mobile app. When you click on this, you're going to come up to a page like this where it says introduce yourself, okay? And this will remind you why it's so important to fill out your about and your intro section, as well as all your interests, guys, interests, okay? Reason being is that this will link you up with people based on things in common on Facebook, okay? Now, you guys are going to be able to connect with people from past events. You're going to be able to connect with people that are in the same groups as you, okay? You're also going to be able to connect with people in your local area. This is really big for local small business owners when they're trying to connect with people locally. So keep this in mind, guys. Discover People app on the mobile app. All right, guys. Now, who's ready to learn how to 10x your business and income? Let's get into this. This is good stuff. All right. Well, the first thing you might want to do is get access to a millionaire mentor. We can't just tell you how important this is. This has changed everything for my business and obviously Jennifer's business as well, and all of our teammates that, everybody that has, worked with us. I mean, this has changed the game. Now, what you want to do is whatever you're promoting, whatever your business is, it doesn't really matter. What you want to do is when you connect with people, you want to provide value. Provide value to the people, okay? Provide value to your marketplace. Put yourself in that leadership position, okay? When you provide people to value, they're just going to start coming to you. You help someone solve their problem, and you're going to become their first choice whenever anything pops up in their business or even life at that. And then this allows you to promote your business on the back end, okay? On the back end. So let me give you an example of what we mean, right? So let's say we're into, what do you say, Jennifer? How do you want to give an example here?
An example of providing value on the front end. Okay, if you're an internet marketer, let's say you're in a health and wellness company. You want to solve the people's pain, like Jose said. So you want to talk about how your product is going to solve that person's is going to solve their pain. You don't want to just push the products out there. You want to talk about the weight loss, let's say, how it's going to help that person. You want to give them value as far as, how your business can help that person without promoting your business on the front end.
Yeah, don't hit them, don't spam them, don't hit them with your link, provide value, make sure they're going to, you're solving their problem, you're helping them out, and then talk about your business. If your business aligns with them. If you really feel that your business aligns with them, it's going to bring them value to whatever they're doing, then that's when you talk about it, guys. All right. Now, another thing you want to do is key. You want to focus on them, not you. They don't really care how much money you made, right? It's great and everything, but let's be honest. Everybody wants to know. Here's the magic question, right? Can you help me make money? Can you show me how to make money? That's what everybody wants to know. At the end of the day, if they get into business with you, they want to make sure that you are, focused on their goals, and if you're going to be actually bringing them value to help them to accomplish your goals. Okay? Hope that makes sense. And absolutely, whatever you do, no pitching. No pitching, guys. Okay? All right. So get ready, because tonight we're going to unlock the vault. And we're going to take you inside Black Ops Underground Marketing. And we're going to really show you what it feels like to be a part of, such a wonderful thing that we're all a part of. And you heard us talk about millionaire mentors, and you're probably like, okay, cool, right? Where do you find one? Because, that was my question for about, 15 years. I've heard of them, but I never knew one. Well, I'm going to introduce you to 3 gentlemen right here. They're all millionaire mentors. And the first one here is Mr. Darren Little, AKA the LMM superhero. He is the founder of Black Ops Underground Marketing. And this gentleman here, he's been in the industry for over 30 years. He is an author. He's also known as a quantum millionaire. Guys, this guy has brought so much value into our life. I'm so grateful for this man right here. And, Darren has done a wonderful thing here with Black Ops. And when he first brought out this concept here, because he really wanted to find out how he could bring major value to, to the masses in our industry. He's seen everybody struggling, So he has this next gentleman that I'm going to introduce here is Ari Makabi. And he partnered up with him, with Darren. And he has been on the online space for over 30 years as well. He's a top leader. He's all about cryptocurrency. He's all about CPA. I mean, you name it, anything online, this guy has done it. Really, really, really great guy. And last but not least, our newest millionaire mentor just hopped on with us about, I would say a couple months ago now. Is Cedric D. Penn. Another gentleman that has over 3 decades of experience. And actually, we have to update this number. We just found out actually he made $36 million in overall in his 30 years, but 17 million just in network marketing industry. Okay, guys. And he is, I say that he's our version of Les Brown. It feels great to have a Les Brown. Who would like to have their own Les Brown working in an organization? So these 3 guys, I just now introduced you to 1, but 3 millionaire mentors. All right, we're going to move on here to the next slide. Now, what would it feel like when you become a member of Black Ops Underground, okay? Well, the first thing we would do is that we will link you up into our secret group. And, you're going to be able to become a part of our wonderful community. Right now, we have over 1,400 active members. And, guys, these are entrepreneurs from around the globe. Around the globe, guys. It's an awesome feeling to have friends in Australia and London. And,
yes,
it's awesome.
We are worldwide.
Yes. Guys, another thing we're going to do is you're going to have 24/7 support from our amazing group, okay? Like when I say 24/7, I mean, there's always, since we are global, there's always somebody awake. There's always someone in the group, someone in the chats. There's always someone available to ask any questions that you ever have. I can't even think of a time that we had, maybe came up on something that couldn't get a question within 5 minutes.
Right away.
Also, you're also going to be able to plug into our proven system that has paid out more than $1.4 million in commissions, guys, with 0 paid traffic. I know, right? You're like, yeah, right. But I'm telling you, 0 paid traffic. I love it. So one of the first things that we would have you do when you come on is print out this elite operations manual. And you'll find that in the file section, right inside the Black Ops secret group. You'll be able to go right on there and just go into files, and there's dozens of trainings and just great stuff on here. Guys, it doesn't get simpler than this. When I say they rolled out the red carpet and put everything on a silver platter, that's exactly what they did. Now, next thing you do.
The swipes.
Yeah, the swipes.
So what are the swipes? The swipes are basically posts that our millionaire mentors and any of the top leaders in the group, they share what to post, guys. So the graphics are done for you. The copy's already written for you. All you have to do is show up and copy and paste.
Absolutely. This gives you just a great sense of how to write copy. If you've never written copy before, like, Jennifer and myself, we didn't get into copy until we got into this. And it really shows you how to do it, and you'll be doing it on your own. Now, this guy here, right? So now you're probably asking yourself, okay, this is great, right? We talk about bringing value, bringing massive value to the marketplace. And now we're going to show you how you can break into the marketplace and bring massive value to the whole industry, okay? And the way that we do this is that we focus on 2 key areas, guys, 2 key areas. Now, our industry is really about, like we said before, personal development and leadership skills, okay? And then we also focus on current marketing strategies for any business, any business. So what does this do for you? Well, it's going to help you, right? And the way that we found that we're able to do this is that we found a product that you could own the reseller rights to. And that product, guys, is the Genesis Library. And we're going to go right through it. Jennifer, you want to share with them?
Sure. So we're going to talk about the sections in the Genesis library. There's 3 sections, and the first section is the marketing. I mean, there's countless and endless of things that you can go in there, videos that you can watch on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you know, LinkedIn, Telegram, every social media platform. There's a video, there's, you know, a strategy behind everything so that you could be able and rock out your business.
Absolutely. Yeah. I would say, you know, I refer to it as like my digital resource center. And, you know, I find myself diving into this library at least, you know, 2 or 3 times a week. You know, depending on what project I'm working on, I'm able to go into the library and find info to help me out. Let's go here. All right. So then the next section would be personal development.
Personal development and leadership. This is my favorite part, because right here we have the legends, guys, the legends. And this is just a vault of all the millionaires. You get to pretty much pick their brain, and you get to learn from them on how they've been able to reach the success. So we have a couple people here, and the first one that you see here is one of our millionaire mentors. He's actually in the vault. So isn't that awesome that we get to even see him there? He's part of the legends.
We got guys like Jack Zufeld. Jack Zufeld, guys, he's the author of The DNA of Success. And that's one of the best sellers on Amazon. You know, so it's an amazing, you know, book that he has, and he shares all kinds of value here.
His content.
The Village, guys, if you guys ever heard of the movie The Secret, well, The Village is where the people that made the movie The Secret got all the content to, you know, make the movie. So this is going to take you behind the scenes of The Secret. And oh man, this is awesome.
12 videos. There's 6 hours of content just on that.
And then the third section, guys, is they give you a health and wellness section. And this is simply because, you know, a lot of entrepreneurs, you know, especially if you're working from a home and office, you know, we forget to get up and go do those exercises and how, you know, what nutrition could do for you, you know. So they go over, you know, they have a lot of value here. Just talking about even mental health, guys, you know, keeping your mind right, exercise, and what it could do for you. All right, so that's the library. And now we're going to go over what do smart people do, right? When you become smart, like us, you know, after you get beat up for a while in the marketplace. And, you know, so what we decided to do was that we follow the 7-figure earners. Right? You know, they have a formula for us. So what we did is that we copy and paste our way to $1,000 commissions. And we basically turn our Facebook profile into an ATM, like we said, where we could fund cash and those instant payouts. So we could fund our high ticket products and ad campaigns for our other businesses. And whatever business you're in, you're going to be able to do this for. And now this teaches you OPM, which is using other people's money. And once you learn how to use other people's money, trust me, you're not going to want to use your money anymore, you know, to fund businesses. And guys, what this leads you to, every millionaire has at least 7 income streams, okay? So if you're an entrepreneur, you're an aspiring entrepreneur, you have high goals like Jennifer and myself, you know, where we're trying to make our first million, you want multiple income streams, okay? And you'll find them, because now you're going to be able to apply these same strategies, guys, that will get you different income streams, and you'll rise to the top of the leaderboards. Okay. You'll also be able to use that money for your events, for your auto shipments, for anything that you need to fund your business. Absolutely. And now, guys, at this point, we're going to turn it over to, I'm going to turn it over to Jennifer, and she's going to introduce some of our people here, because we're going to hear from some real people. They're doing some real marketing, getting some real results with our Black Op Underground marketing campaign. I'm going to stop the sharing here. Yes, real people, real results. And let's get the party started. Let's share. All right, you guys can see my screen. Awesome. So we have some amazing people on the panel. And first, I'm going to bring up Marlene. Marlene, I want you to unmute yourself and share with us. This is kind of like really special right here, because Marlene just came on board. She's a brand newbie. She hasn't been with us, you know, for a long time, but I want her to share her background, you know, how she got into the online marketing world and how she found, you know, millionaire mentoring and what it has done so far for her and her life. So Marlene, you take it over, girl.
Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? My name is Marlene Barnes Robitaille. And I've been in the military for 23 years, just retired. And I've been with another MLM company for not for a long time, but thousands of dollars. I mean, thousands of dollars. And on over $300 of just paid ads and got nothing for it. I mean, nothing. So when Millionaire Mentoring came across my lap, oh my God, I guess it was just waiting for me, because I've changed so much since I've joined this team, and it's been an amazing journey. Honestly, it's been an amazing journey. These people are just so positive all the way through. Just I just can't. It just feels good just to be a part of this team, and they've been an amazing team. And I would definitely recommend anybody to be on this team. Definitely recommend anybody to be on this team.
Let me ask you
I just
something.
can't say enough.
I know that you said that you spent over $300 in paid ads, but I know that you had invested a lot of money in another business before, you know, that they were asking you to invest more and invest more. So what is the total that you invested previously without making any money? I want you to share that with people in these past experiences.
Honestly, it's been over $25,000. I haven't even got the chance to add it all up, to be honest with you. But it's been over $2,500. I mean, $25,000,
guys. That is insane. And you know, if you're watching this call right now, that is probably you. We have met so many people that have spent so much money on paid ads and different businesses and different things and get nothing in return. So thank you, Marlene, for sharing a little bit of your story. Thank you for your service, for serving our nation. We are super proud of you and happy to have you on here. We're going to move on to Stacy Christine. Stacy, share with us your background, kind of what you did prior to online marketing, and how did you find Millionaire Mentoring?
Hey. Can y'all hear me good?
Yes.
Awesomeness. So I'm Stacy Christine. I live in New York City. And I feel like Millionaire Mentoring definitely fell into my lap. I've been in personal development since The Secret was out, which was in 2007. And I've always been like really driven and determined to live out my dreams somehow, some way. So when I was discovered by Millionaire Mentoring, I was owning a salon in Long Island. I come from the beauty background, so I've been in the beauty industry since 2010. And I love everything about beauty because I love to help others feel beautiful about themselves, because then it just pours out so much confidence. But anyway, I was owning a salon in Garden City, Long Island. And at that time, I was actually going through a transition in my personal life, which I was a domestic violence survivor. So I had to go into a domestic violence shelter with my 8-year-old son because of my husband's situation, but I still owned my salon at the time. And so I needed something that was going to help me kind of get over the hump of my personal situation. And whenever Jennifer came into my life, to be honest, she helped me with myself, but she also helped me with my business. So in my business, I was able to replace my corporate job. I actually doubled my corporate paycheck. I just did the math the other day. I doubled my corporate paycheck in my salon using the strategies that Millionaire Mentor gave me. And then after that, I was like, I really strongly love our team. I really strongly love to be able to help people. And I know that we can help people worldwide. So I decided to retire from the salon industry. I still love everything about beauty, so I still do beauty services on the side. But my ultimate goal is to open a foundation for undeserving women and children that have been through domestic violence. So I'm beyond thankful for Millionaire Mentoring, because I wouldn't have been able to change my mindset the way that I did if they didn't come into my life.
Awesome. We are so proud of you, girl, for being on here. And I have one question for you, because I remember this day and I will never forget. How did it feel like when the first $1,000 hit your bank account on the same day payout? Tell me, how did that feel?
I was just crying. I mean, as soon as I sent you the screenshot, I was like, is this even possible right now? So
awesome.
Forever thankful and grateful.
Awesome. I'm so proud of you as well. And I've seen your growth. And, you know, guys, when we say these are 100% transferable skills, doesn't matter what you do for a living, you know, you can apply them into your life. And that's what we're seeing here over and over again on this panel tonight. 100% transferable. And Stacy, I love you. You're awesome. And we'll talk. Thanks for sharing. All right.
Awesome. So now we're going to bring somebody else to the panel, Erica Diamond. So I want Erica for you to show kind of your background, kind of how you got into the online space. And again, the transferable skills, because you can not only make $1,000 sales inside Black Ops, but we have people with different businesses. So Erica is one of them that has an offline business as well. So I want her to share her background and kind of how you found Millionaire Mentoring. You're muted. There you go.
There you
go. Boom.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me on, guys. So a little bit about myself. My name is Erica Diamond. I am a private school owner, primarily. I've been in education for many years, probably since about 2003 or so. Graduated college and just went straight into education. I've always known that children were, my passion. Always wanted to work with them in, whatever capacity I could have come up with at the time. And so I always felt that I was an example to children, the younger generation. I have younger siblings as well. And, and so basically wanting to be that example, wanting them to see that, they are loved and there's so much more than, it went beyond education. And I felt like I couldn't get there until I was completely right. And so while I was, an amazing example to these kids, that's kind of where Black Ops came into play. Yes, it helped business-wise, but primarily the one thing that I will be forever grateful for is the self-development, the personal development aspect of it. And the fact that I have, this group of people, this community that, is always there for me, always uplifting me. And that's basically what I try to, resemble to them as well. And so, I, going back to just being that example in their lives, I was always the person that was the example and just kind of, pretended like, yes, life is great and you can have a great life too. And it got to the point where I said, you're not being real with these people. Like, people go through things, they go through transitions in life, and how do you deal with that, and how do you still be a leader and be an example, to these people and be real with them. And so that's, I'm going to say, I love Black Ops, for that, first and foremost. Beyond that, I love connecting with others and, in my business alone, talking about being the attractor factor. My phone, my emails, my Facebook inboxes has, it's been like off the hook. And it's this constant thing of like, I need to know more about your school and what do you do? And I love what what you stand for. And it's just, it's overwhelming in a good way. I knew that I would succeed, but I didn't realize, like, wow, I could actually, succeed and make this huge difference in people's lives. And I'm just thankful, absolutely thankful for Black Ops.
Great, awesome. Can we ask you a question? So how would you say that the skills and the marketing skills that you've learned inside the Black Ops Underground Marketing how have you applied them to what you're doing now? And, talk about your project.
The new project.
Sure. So the newest project is we have officially gone virtual. So we now offer complete classes. We're a virtual private school. And it's so awesome because just, putting all these different techniques together, I was able to, begin that program. And I will say, you know, going back to the attractor factor, so I was able to now take that and really focus on the needs of, you know, these families and what they wanted for their children, and just, you know, boom.
Awesome.
And boom,
awesome.
it just happened.
So 100% transferable skills once.
Absolutely.
Proven fact. Any questions for
No, thank you for being on,
Erica,
Diamond. We love to
appreciate it.
see you grow and how your business is just expanding and blossoming with all these children that you're touching and helping change their life as well.
Right.
So we're gonna move into Justine. Justine, get over here on the
so
call.
guys, you know, this next guy that we're gonna show right here, man, he's an amazing guy. You know, he started with us at 19 years old. I'm not even sure if he turned 20 yet, but he'll let us know. You see, you there?
He's one of the youngest leaders inside of Black Ops. So
amazing guy, man.
Share your story. Share with us, how has Black Ops helped you? How did you get involved? And how much money have you made?
All right. So can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
All right. Awesome. Thanks for the introduction. So my name is Yasin Ahmed, and I'm still 19. I turn 19 or 20 next month, I believe. Yeah, next month, so October. So yeah, I live in Tacoma, Washington. It's near Seattle. It's about a 30-minute drive from Seattle, Washington. And I came from a country called Yemen. It's a Middle Eastern country. I came to the U.S. about 7 years ago. And so, you know, about 7 years ago, I couldn't speak any English. I think my English got a little bit better, you guys think? I came with my dad when I first came. I came with my dad. I didn't come with my whole family. My mom couldn't come. And I was only supposed to stay here for, you know, about a month and then go back, you know, because I was kind of young. But you know, when I came here and I came to America, I loved it so much. You know, I decided to stay. You know, I was like, you know, it's all right. I'm just going to stay, right? And then I went to middle school, went through high school, finished high school. I graduated high school, and I actually did pretty good. You know, I graduated as an honors graduate. And so, you know, I remember back when I was in high school, you know, I had these totally different, you know, goals and plans for life and like this totally different vision. You know, I wanted to be a doctor at first, you know, go through medical school, you know, spent, you know, 8 years in school and then, you know, I wanted to be an engineer after that. And then, you know, like once I got introduced to this whole different world of the online world and just business in general, like my whole vision changed. The first time that I got introduced to this online world is through Facebook. So I was scrolling through Facebook one day, and then I saw this Facebook ad, and it was talking about these Amazon, like how you can sell on Amazon. Okay, it was a different industry, and so I was interested, right? Now I was 18 back then, and I was like, hey, is this for real? You know, are these people? These are real people? Are they doing it? And so I got plugged in. I bought a lot of products, and the one thing back then is that I noticed is that I wasn't coachable. So I spent a lot of money. You know, I wasn't listening, and so I had to move on because I was losing a lot of money and I wasn't making any. So you know, a few months after that, I saw another ad on Facebook. I was scrolling again, and so I saw an ad that was talking about marketing, you know, and this basically this industry, and this was totally new to me. You know, I got plugged in. You know, I saw an opportunity there, so I just went with it. And then once I got plugged into it and then started going through the training and stuff, you know, I talked to some of my friends about it. You know, I wanted to get some feedback from them and some of my family, and they told me the first thing they told me were like, hey, this is a pyramid scheme. You know, this is a pyramid scheme. And honestly, back then, I had no clue what that meant. You know, I didn't know what pyramid scheme was. I didn't know what marketing was. You know, I had no idea. So I kind of believed them. You know, I let them influence me with their, like, you know, negative bullshit, and so I kind of let them influence me. And so, but you know, I was in a community just like ours. I was in a community, and so, you know, I saw all this personal development, all these great people, you know, they were sharing some great value, and I learned a lot. So I just couldn't stand there and just be a cheerleader, you know, just watch people making money and having all this success, living life. And so I just took action. You know, I bought up the product they were offering, and I got plugged in, started marketing. But the one thing with that was the strategies they were teaching, and so they were teaching how to run Facebook ads. You know, just like the ad that I saw, they were teaching how to run Facebook ads. And so I started doing that. I was working a job. I was a valet, you know, parking cars at a hospital. I was working full time and at the same time going to college full time. So I had a very busy schedule. And when people tell me, you know, they're busy, I tell them, you know, you're just bullshitting yourself. You know, I was going through school and I had a full time job. So I had money to kind of fund my ad budget. But then several months later, like I think like 6 months later, I saw that I was spending so much money on ads, and then at the end of the day or at the end of the month, I would get my ads shut down, you know, or flagged on Facebook, because it's very complicated. You know, it's very hard to run Facebook ads. So you know, I had to move on, and I had to find an alternative to that, and that's when Black Ops came along, with the millionaire mentoring. You know, and I saw this, I was like, this is gonna solve all my problems, you know. So I got plugged in, you know, I saw the opportunity, I saw the value. And, you know, some people tell me, you know, after all this, you've spent so much money, you've tried so many opportunities. They're like, you know, why didn't you just stop, you know, just work a job or whatever, go to school. And, you know, that's just not me. You know, I wanted, you know, I had a vision, I had a goal, and, you know, I knew it was possible because people were doing it. You know, I just had to find the right vehicle that's going to get me to, you know, to there. And so I took action, you know, got plugged into Millionaire Mentoring. And then in my first month, I made $11,000. You know, I went from spending, you know, hundreds of dollars per month on ads to 30 days. I mean, so I had a little bit of experience, you know, so I had a little bit of experience. And then once I got plugged in, I just took action. 30 days later, you know, I made basically all the investments that I ever made, you know, in 30 days. That was the beauty of it. And, you know, right now I'm at a point where I'm almost at 50 grand. So, you know, I've quit my job. You know, I was making
$50,000.
You know, yeah, I was making about, you know, $1,500 a month at my job, you know. So once I started, you know, I think like 3 months into Black Ops, you know, once I started, I was tripling my income, and I just had to go. You know, I was like, I'm out of here. You know, I fired my boss. And then I was doing this full time, and I actually took a break from school, you know, the past year from college. I just took it off, and I was doing this, you know, solely and only. And so, yeah, it's been an amazing journey. Black Ops totally changed my life.
So Yassine, let me ask you a question. Now that I see you took a break from school because you've had such great success under our mentoring program. What's your vision now?
So honestly, my vision right now, I have so much time on my hand. You know, I have so much time right now. So I'm like, you know what, I might go back to school. You know, it's because my parents have a big influence on me. So they're like, you know, you got to go back to school. You're doing good on this, but you got to at least get a degree, right? So I'm like, yeah, okay. I registered for class for next year. You know, I'm going to go back to school, and I'm going to keep doing this. You know, I have no job anymore, so I can just focus on my business, go to school, get a degree, and then eventually after I get my degree, you know, just, you know, maybe even start a business, you know, because with this knowledge that I have in Black Ops and, like, you know, with the product that we have, it's like I can do anything, you know. This skills, like you said, is very transferable. I can do anything with it. You know, it's even changed my life, like the way I deal with my parents, the way I deal with my friends, totally different. You know, I can see myself becoming a leader. You know, even though I'm 19 years old, you know, I can see myself, you know, having an impact on my community, on my parents, on my family. So that's the idea.
Awesome, man. Actually, you know, you are a leader.
Yep.
Let me tell you, you are a leader.
Yes.
And for being 19 years old, you know, you are a very, very influential person amongst your peers. Don't doubt that at all, one bit.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, absolutely. And we appreciate you hopping on with us and sharing your story. You know, yeah, man, it's great. So, I mean, guys, you know, now you've heard from four people, you know, within our group. And I mean, some amazing testimonies.
Yes.
Go ahead, Jennifer.
I'm so excited for everyone to share, because, you know, it's not only about the money. Yeah, we're making money, but we're also changing lives, and we're also, you know, helping other people. So if you're on this broadcast right now, there is no coincidence that you're watching this broadcast. So Jose's going to share a little bit, one more slide before we wrap this up tonight.
Guys, so now you guys have seen, you've heard some testimonies here from our panel. And now I just want to go over a couple other, you know, numbers here from, you know, there's some Black Ops income results, you know. So now we're going to talk about some money. All right. So the first one, we're going to bring up Darren Little here. Obviously, he's the founder of the Black Ops, and you know, he was able to make $139,000 in his first 9 weeks, and I believe that it was about 125 in the first 30 days. Along with Ari here, which in the first 60 days made $150,000 online, and I think combined between the both, if I'm not mistaken, in the first 35 days, it was about $250,000 between these two guys right here. Guys, can you imagine to have the potential, the ability to go on your computer and in 1 month generate that kind of income? I mean, to me, that's just, I mean, it's just mind-boggling, right? So guys, let's say those numbers don't resonate right with you, right? Let's say they're maybe too high for you. Well, let me tone down the numbers a bit, right? We have someone else in our group. Here's Michelle Tracy Anderson. Her first, you know, she made 10 grand in a month, and this was a single mom.
Yep,
what, right,
single mom from Australia. Her first month, she was able to make 10 G's.
Right.
And then we have here Sandra and Lewis. You know, when they first came on board, they actually are sponsors. So when they first came on board, in their first 3 weeks, they made $4,000.
Right. And like then you have like Billy. You know, Billy was able to generate $3,000 in 48 hours, guys. You know, the Aldos, great couple here, great power couple. They're actually you know, full-time RVers as well, just like Lewis and Sandra. They're able to generate $2,000 in 24 hours. And oh, here's Charlene. Charlene, man, she is an amazing, amazing soul. And she's a huge inspiration to us as well, guys. This is a woman that actually 14 weeks ago was buying groceries for her son, a single mom, through credit cards, guys, credit cards. And she joined us and she just rocketed, guys. She took action. I mean, it was do or die for her, just like it was for like Jennifer and myself, you know. And guys, when your back is against the wall, you really take action. And she was able to generate, actually, this number, the current number is $61,000, guys.
14 weeks.
14 weeks now. And she's just amazing, guys. You know, so I mean, you know, what if we gave you everything, guys? You know, what if we gave you the entire campaign that has generated, you know, our Millionaire Mentors and our group? You know, we were able to generate in the first 90 days $200,000. You know, all the sales copy you need to start popping $1,000 commissions, just like Jennifer and I have done. What if we gave all the value, everything? You know, just everything. Show you how to do it, what to put on Facebook. Really want you to think about this, you know. Well, this is what you're going to get, okay? You're going to get access to our Super Saturday trainings, which are valued at $2,997. You'll also get a membership into our Black Ops Underground Marketing Group, which is valued at $8,997. You also get the Genesis Library, that's valued at $1,000. Our top secret traffic source, which means, guys, it's all our connections, all the connections, you know, anybody from web designers, graphic designers, you name it, we have someone there, contact, okay? Also, 2 hours of recruiting and mentoring valued at $1,997, guys. That would bring a total value of $15,988. But plus a bonus.
Here we go, the bonus for y'all.
A 90-day millionaire mentoring valued over at $10,000, guys. And if you guys want to go check this out for yourself, you guys should go on darrenlittle.com. You'll see that this is what the price is for 90-day millionaire mentoring, guys. And that would bring us to a total of $25,988, okay? And with that there, guys, you guys will be able to start popping $1,000 commissions, okay? So how does this work? So remember, you're going to own the Genesis Library, which you'll have the reseller rights to, guys. Okay, when you own the reseller rights to this and you have our Black Ops training, right, you're going to have no problem of using this platform, you know, to produce yourself $1,000 instant payouts, you know. So guys, this is valued at $25,988, okay, but we're not going to charge you that.
Not going to charge you $10,000. We're not going to charge you that, right? What about 5Gs? No, we're not going to charge you $5,000.
Okay, so what is it, Jennifer? All right, guys, you know, we're going to get you started today for only $1,149, guys.
That's it?
That's it. Wow, guys. So, you know, there's only 15 spots left, guys, you know, so you guys want to, you know, really get on that. We're going to stop sharing the screen right here and go back to our live broadcast here, guys. Guys, what I want to share with you guys is that, you know, these numbers, you know, we go over, you know, I know people hear these numbers and they're like, okay, what do the numbers do for us? You know, we don't give you these numbers to impress you at all, but just to impress upon you on what's possible, right? When you join our Black Ops Underground Marketing Group with these marketing skills and strategies are 100% transferable. Doesn't matter the industry that you're in, you know, guys, just imagine what the possibilities are. So if you're sitting there and you're a person that, you know, you've been trying, like I could totally relate to that, you know, company after company, or maybe your heart is set on something and you can't just figure it out for your own. Guys, get with the person that invited you onto this broadcast.
Or click the link below.
Or click the link below. Okay, that, you know, from this page, and get started today, right now, guys. What do you say, Jennifer?
Don't be left out. One of the 15 families that we're going to help, you know, get to that $100,000 mark within the next 12 months. So throw your hat over the wall and see you on the inside.
All right, guys. Good night. Thanks for joining.